Hi, Mia. Thank you so much for your purchase through my shop. I'm really excited to go ahead and do this reading for you. It was been a little bit, got to it a little bit later today because of the workload that we had, but super excited to do this. Let's kind of look and see what's going on within your love life. I know you had mentioned that you kind of had been single for a little while, and we're kind of wanting to know what's going on with there. I know you had also asked a couple questions in the past, so we'll kind of keep that in mind and see what we can figure out for you. Okay, now oops, when I do this I don't actually show my cards. It just allows my cards to connect with my energy, period. But if there's any time that you have any questions, period, about this, you can just go ahead and write them to me on Etsy or down here, and we'll just figure it out. Okay, anyways, so we pulled out the Strength card initially. That's the first one that kind of flopped out of the deck. The Strength card has showed that you have been through a lot of frogs in order to get to your prince. It seems like you have... It seems like either we had like a long-term relationship and stepped out of it and we're ready to find something new, but it seems like it's taking a little while for that to kind of take a foothold. It seems like you have figured out exactly what you don't want, and it feels like it's taking forever and like the dating pool is thin. The thing is that you are very spiritually grounded and very spiritually intelligent, and sometimes that takes a specific type of person to come to us, because we don't want somebody who doesn't either have that grasp, and even if the person comes to you is not super spiritual, they have to be intelligent enough to grasp who you are as a person and be able to have intelligent conversation for you. And Spirit says that they're working on bringing that towards you. It seems like you have gotten to the point in your healing journey when it comes to love that you don't need anybody. You definitely want somebody, though. Like, so we're to the point where it's not necessary to have a partner within your life, but you really are looking for like that somebody to come and walk along with you in life and to enjoy like the special moments, the specific things, the positive energies that are coming, right? Spirit says that you have a little bit of anxiety when it comes to love. I think that some people that come to you just, they things burn hot and then it just fizzles out and you wonder where you're coming from that. And then it's kind of caused you to kind of close yourself off a little bit. But you're definitely ready for that person to come through. So it's like a little hesitant when it comes to that loving energy, but definitely gung-ho if that energy comes to you. It says that there is somebody coming to you. Somebody's going to be taller than you and they're going to have darker hair, okay? It seems like they're going to be a provider energy. And a provider energy doesn't necessarily mean somebody who like, you know, pays for everything. It more or less means a protector energy. And when you're a healer and you're a spiritualist, you need to have somebody who is a protector in order to, you know, benefit you within that. It says that this person will be a little struggling on communication, but it says with time you guys will kind of unfold that. It'll be a beautiful connection. It says there is a new beginning when it comes to this, and we're seeing whatever energy that you've been manifesting when it comes to like this person, it's actually coming into fruition. But it says that there's something specific in there that you there's a couple specifics. Like, I seem like maybe either we're manifesting something very specifically, but it basically is just saying it's not going to hit all of those specificities. I think that's a word. But it's going to bring this wonderful person into your life. And it says that to give these the person that is coming a chance, or you may miss an opportunity within here. It says allow some time to unfold, to allow them to kind of show their true personality. And that doesn't mean if somebody comes into your life and they're Mr. Toxic, that, you know, go ahead and skip out on that one. But it means that if there's somebody that's in there that's kind of just not necessarily what you would go for originally, allow them to have their true colors shine, you know. And then once you realize, okay, this is a good person, but don't ignore any red flags, baby. We don't want to do that, right? Spirit says you've gone through a lot of period of self-reflection, okay? It says that you kind of feel kind of isolated a little bit lately and a little lonely, and you're just ready to kind of be able to have that commitment with somebody. And Spirit says it is coming. It says this person will be have lots of mental clarity, and they're very, very intelligent, which is kind of what we need in here. And they will be very honest and truthful and have a lot of integrity and be a nice person deep down. But it seems like they may also be very opinionated, stubborn, and struggle with communicating their emotions, but their actions will speak louder than the words. Spirit says, take your time when it comes to this love connection. What begins fast ends fast. Hold back on, possibly when you feel like this is the person, that physical connection, maybe take a little bit of time in order to develop something past that. Spirit says that you already, well, we got the Fool card, which means that you probably already kind of hold back on that already here. So Spirit says that you're thirsty for that spontaneous energy, that simple energy. You just want somebody to be able to go somewhere fun and just laugh. It doesn't have to be some expensive place. It doesn't have to be all these wows and oohs. You just want to have a good conversation and a connection with somebody at heart. And it feels like it's so hard for you to have that. But the thing is that it takes a while to bring this perfect person to you, right? It's just taking a little while because good things take time, right? Spirit says when it comes to either your work or whatever you have going on, I know this is outside of love, but it's important to note, it says that you will be happy within your employment this year and that we're building lots of creative opportunities for yourself. So whatever's going on, maybe there's a business opportunity, maybe there's something new within like your work that that may bring a new opportunity for you. It's important to go ahead and follow your heart and seize the opportunity as the moment arises. Spirit says overall we're finding direction within things. It says that you may feel sometimes we get into those lulls where we're lacking motivation and then big things become overwhelming. But Spirit says you kind of have gained the tools in order to get through that and past that. Spirit says it's important to not be resistant to your spiritual influences. It shows it here when it comes to your spirituality. We go through moments when you're really in tune, right? And you've got everything down. And then there's other moments when you're more living outside of that because you have a lot going on. And that's absolutely natural within this. But Spirit says this is a very spiritual year for you, okay? So you're going to be really embracing those nurturing empathic abilities, even those mediumship, it shows in here that you kind of have here. So you have some good things coming your way within that. Spirit says just don't be resistant to those spiritual influences though. So if you're getting signs and symbols, you want to pay attention to them. But if you feel like you have a lot going on, baby, just get into your phone and start a note, like a little notepad thing on there, and write down every spiritual experience that you may feel or any kind of tie like that. It takes 2 seconds to go ahead and skip into that thread. If you can't have a thread, you can go ahead and text yourself. That way you can go back and look at them. If you text yourself, it has a timestamp. That is what I do. It has like a timestamp and the date that you text yourself what you experience. And it may, send a double message, but it's very cool to be able to go back and realize how many synchronicities that you have and how much is kind of going on for you. And you may already kind of have that spiritual ability. I definitely feel like that will help you build that trust with your spirit guides so that you can kind of go above and beyond on your spiritual practice and really just even grow more than you already have and just grow exponentially. And that's what we really want, right? Spirit says that there may be some minor setback around Pisces energy season. So that's like in March, beginning of March, mid-March. It says that you do not like to feel like the loss of control within a situation. So it's important to know that this is just a minor setback that you will be able to get through and it will be positive. Spirit says you will still have that stability and security that you're looking for. It just is a small one. It just keep in mind when we have a minor setback, to me, when I think of a minor setback, I think, okay, well, I'm going to set aside, some money in case something happens, like I get a flat tire or something. And that's not exactly what it's saying in here. That's just what I would recommend. Just kind of keep your eye out on something. Nothing dangerous, nothing that can hurt you or people around you. It just is a small minor setback. It could be like some kind of financial setback, but it says over here we're showing stability. Yeah, because I keep pulling a coin, so it makes me almost feel like it's like a minor financial setback that we have in here. So maybe something that you have to purchase along the line, so to prepare for that, right? But it says we're seeing stability and things are that. Overall, it says that the friendships that you have right now will only strengthen through this year, and that this is a good year for you. It says that the people that you're surrounding with is a good giving and receiving. We've let go of those people that no longer serve us, and you're really just on like a really high vibrational frequency and path right now, and this should just continue on this road, and this is what you're having within this. But yeah, so I hope that gave you some clarity. I went ahead and gave a little bit of extra time on there for you just because I know that you had asked about like the time frame and the return on this. Typically it is a day or two. I did notice that I did put that in there. Sometimes I use AI to write my descriptions, and I put that in there, and I'm like, oh gosh. So I went ahead and updated that. Yes, but so if you in the future, if you get one, it'll be about the same kind of time frame that you have here when receiving the message. But I hope this gave you some clarity, and I'm sending you so many blessings and love, light, and positive vibrational frequencies, my friend.